Yeah, no, but, you know, I mean, obviously, as a fan of hers since I was 10 years old, it's a big deal. But also, because I'm releasing this Christmas album, there's me, and you can kind of see a little bit of something through my top there in that picture that I'm not really too happy about.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realise it was the flash that made it a bit more transparent.
We quite like it, Mark.
We like it.
So
Yeah.
what's she like? Because she gets a lot of stick about being a bit of a diva, doesn't she?
Yeah, I mean, all of the time that we spent with her was in the recording studio, backstage in dressing rooms and stuff. So we got to really see a very real side of her, not the kind of red carpet side and the 2 kisses, darling, all that kind of stuff. We got to see a real kind of person. We had dinner with her, you know, every evening, breakfast, lunch, dinner, in the studio all day. So we really got to see the real her, you know. I mean, nobody can kind of keep a show on for that long, all day long. So, I mean... we
were kind of normal stuff with her, so
really
she wasn't
normal,
being a diva at all.
normal stuff, yeah. I mean, there was a story in the paper which I was like, please do not Google yourself this week, Mariah, because there was a story... see, I was doing this long day of interviews and basically everybody was asking about how huge of a diva she is, and all they wanted to hear about was this difficult Mariah Carey stuff. And I was like, well, you know, she's actually really down to earth and very lovely. And so I told them a story about... myself and Nikki from the band, we both were invited down to her show in Wembley in London. And so we went down, and afterwards we went back to her dressing room and we were having a drink. And then she was like, oh, we're all going to my friend's house and we're going to have a bit of food and a couple of drinks. So we went to this, you know, flat in Wembley, and her big limo was parked outside, and we went upstairs, and there was only like 10 people in the whole place. And we just sat down on the floor, and someone was like, right, we're ordering Chinese, what do you want? And
Yeah, so, you didn't.
So I was sitting on the floor of this flat with Mariah Carey, with her limo parked outside, you know, having food, which was Chinese, which people seem to find even more interesting.
I didn't.
You know,
What did she have?
we'll just get Chinese.
Noodles.
No, but anyways, I mean, that's I suppose, testament to, you know, how she really is a normal New Yorker behind all this kind of big glitz and glam.
And maybe it takes just someone to act normal around her.
Yeah.
That's the thing,
Probably
yeah.
a lot of people just...
And also, she's got to do all that diva stuff on the red carpet, otherwise she wouldn't be her.
Yeah,
would she?
yeah, no,
You know?
it's true. But, you know, I think, as you were saying, I think a lot of the
Did you
time
have
it's
to
the people
hold her
around
chopsticks?
They were gold chopsticks, darling.
That's what she said.
Well, that's a lovely story. It's
Yeah.
always lovely to see you. Amazing to hear you sing up close and personal for us today. The album Christmas is out now.
Yeah, and I'm doing some gigs as well, some unplugged gigs across the country. You can see the details on the website, but they're very up close, personal, opposite to the big Westlife arena
like
kind
today.
of thing.
Lovely.
Just a bit like this,
Joy.
yeah, a bit like
Mark
this.
Feehily, everybody.
Thank you.